Hello and welcome to the January 11th, 2010 video version of InvestEd Central's Chart of the Day. I'm Tom Bowley, InvestEd Central's Chief Market Strategist, and it's my pleasure to provide you with today's Chart of the Day. This Chart of the Day is brought to you by StockCharts.com, simply the web's best financial charts. Well, today we are featuring WBS, which is Webster Financial Corp. This is a $923 million financial company that operates as a holding company for the Webster Bank that provides business and consumer banking, mortgage lending, financial planning, and trust and investment services to individuals, families, and businesses in the Northeastern United States. Now, as I mentioned at StockCharts.com, in the Chart Watchers newsletter this weekend, and also in the Market Pulse newsletter at InvestEdCentral.com, financials are starting to show some relative strength. So as a result, we wanted to try and focus our analysis this weekend on some potential financial candidates. Now, one that stuck out, there were actually several, and some others are included for the review of those who have our Plus service. If you don't have that, we are running a special. You can check that out. But WBS was one that really stuck out for me. And if you take a look here, you'll see there was a really big move on WBS from the beginning of July to the beginning of August. Over a 1-month period, the stock ran from $7 up to $14. And you can see it was among the best volume days of the year during this move to the upside. It included a nice gap up here, which has been holding as support over the course of the last 5 or 6 months. But notice this long-term consolidation. These are very healthy, especially if we can get a breakout to the upside. So I think for right now, there's nothing that guarantees we're going to get the breakout in the near term. But given the fact that financials are starting to outperform, I think this increases the odds that we're going to see a breakout on WBS sooner rather than later. So this rectangular consolidation, I think, offers an opportunity to perhaps build a position. One of the things I'd consider, actually there's a couple of different possibilities. The current price, I think, is a decent entry. Also a pullback down to the 50-day moving average, which is down at 1228, could be the second entry. Ultimately, a breakout above $14. You've got about a $3.25 or $3.50 range from bottom to top. So if we do get the breakout above, say, $14, I wouldn't be surprised to see the stock run up to about $17.25 to maybe even $17.50 in that area. Another possibility would be the measurement before the consolidation started. So it could be another $7 above 14. So even potentially we could be talking about maybe $21 to the upside. So WBS looks like it's got a lot of potential here. Now, if we break down below 1050, 1060, obviously we're talking about a different ball game, especially if volume picks up. In the near term, if you're a more a short-term trader and you want to be focused more on a closer support area, then take a look right here, just around the $12, maybe just below $12, $11.85, $11.90. If we lose that level as support, it's been holding over the last month and a half to 2 months. If we lose that level, the chances increase that we're going to go down to the bottom of the range. So if you want to keep a tighter stop in play, think about that $11.85 to $12 area. But again, volume trends look good here. We've got the MACD, which is just above the center line, starting to turn back up, which I think is healthy and could be indicative of some good things to come. And then finally, we've got some momentum oscillators. Many of the financial stocks are now seeing very overbought conditions because of the move they made last week. WBS is not in that category yet, so I think we've got room to the upside. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed our presentation today. Be sure to check out our Chart of the Day every day at InvestEdCentral.com. While you're there, sign up for our free weekly Market Pulse newsletter and have the Chart of the Day emailed directly to you. Happy trading.